So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you keep...
Good morning, friends. Welcome back to week 4, day 22, next level shred. I promise I'm not naked. It looks like I'm naked with that shot right there. I'm coming to you guys after my workout, doing things a little bit different today. I'm here for upper number 1 of the week. Felt pretty tired this morning, not gonna lie, but also felt beast mode. Drank my pre-workout, got my like in the zone tunes going, and we went in there with a positive mindset. If you go into your day with shitty thoughts, with negative mindset, you're gonna have a shitty day and negative day. So go in with positive thoughts, and that's going to help you out, I promise. It may not always work how you want, but it'll get you in the right direction. Felt so good today, y'all. I mean, I did go down on bicep today on the weight. It was just not happening, but I was still able to crank out what I've been doing, just a little bit less reps. And I went up on a lot of other things. For my bench, I was hoping to get 6 reps at 100 pounds. Only got 5, but I was happy with that. The last one was pretty rocky too. Happy with it because the last time I did 100 pounds for an AMRAP set, I got 5 reps, and that was with me eating way more, and that was like a while ago. So I'm happy with that. Strength seems to still be there on a lot of exercises. My endurance, my stamina feels good. We added 5 minutes to cardio this week for each session. So instead of doing 20 minutes on Mondays and Thursdays, I'm doing 25 minutes. So an additional 10 minutes for the week. Doesn't seem like a lot, y'all, but it adds up. And let me tell you the game changer. I got my towel. Remember I told you I was gonna bring my towel so I wouldn't be having a pool of sweat on the Stairmaster. It totally helped for me to wipe down in between, not like it being super gross and not feeling like I was in a freaking, I don't even know, like a sauna. What the secret is, and you guys know this, and I know this, but I just haven't done it yet because I haven't brought my effing towel. Put the towel over the Stairmaster time and don't worry about the time. And it goes by so much faster when you're not constantly looking at the damn time. Get your playlist set and have some music that's gonna get you freaking riled and jacked, and crank out those steps, girl. Crank them out. That's what I did today. I always strive to go half the time without holding on, to just put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Showing my age so bad, but it's a vibe. Try to do half the time with no hands. I did 12 minutes because we did 25 minutes. So I was like, we gotta do 12 minutes with no hands, and we did. Took off the towel. I was able to add my 5 minutes on there, and we freaking cranked it out. And it wasn't as terrible as it was last week. I feel like Thursdays cardio is the worst for me for some reason. I don't know. Also on Saturdays, which is my first rest day coming off of my lifts, well, my second rest day, y'all know I rest on Wednesdays. I am struggling on that Saturday rest day. It is like struggle bus city. I'm starving all freaking day. I feel like a Mack truck hit me. I guess it's like the training has caught up with me and I'm just freaking exhausted and I'm freaking starving. And usually on a Saturday, my body's like, feed me. Yes, this is like my refeed day where I have like an untracked night dinner, and then American Dream nut butter, and we haven't had that now all at 4 weeks. We are approaching the halfway point. I can't believe we are already almost at the halfway point. Blows my mind how fast time will go, guys. So time's gonna pass whether you want to or not. Make the freaking best of it. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for a perfect date. You new year, new me, whatever. Start today, start tomorrow, start midday. There's never a wrong way or a bad time to start as long as you freaking show up and just get going in the right direction. So I hope you guys are having a kick-ass day. I hope your week, when you're watching this on a Monday, I hope it's starting off freaking fire, and let's keep this momentum going throughout the week. Had a group of other younger gym bros in there. But look, they were being courteous and they were being good, so I was here for it. Haven't seen the other group yet. Hopefully we don't have any drama this week. Also, something that made me feel good, one of my gym bros buddies was in here, and he, honestly, y'all, he looks like a strong man. He is like so freaking jacked and strong looking, and he's the one that's been approaching me and asking me about the pull-up game. And it was so funny because he comes running up to me. He looks like this intimidating, strong like guy, but he's such a nice like teddy bear guy, and he comes up all giddy and he taps me and he's like, hey, is it pull-up time? Is it pull-up time? He loves watching me do the pull-ups and talking to me about them. I said, I already did them, you missed them. And he's like, damn it. And we started talking about it, and he was asking me advice for pull-ups. He's like, you know, I'm just not strong enough to be able to do a pull-up. And this is coming from a guy that is like, his biceps are like as big as my body, you know what I mean? But he's like, there's a difference between this strong and you're strong and what you're doing. And he was asking me for advice, and I told him to just hang on the bar, like that's a start, do some eccentrics, use a band, you know. And he's like, I'm just afraid I'm gonna like tear something or whatever. I was like, don't be afraid, get up there and try. And guess what? He went over to the bar and he started practicing hanging on the bar after we had our conversation. So that made me feel so good, because you look at those type of people and they look like they have their shit together as far as like being the most healthiest and fit person, but they're still like having goals, personal goals, aesthetic goals, all the things, and struggling with certain things and looking to others in the gym for advice and for help. And that is just so encouraging and so nice, because I look to those guys for certain things as well. So I love that gym vibe. I love that encouragement, that motivation, inspiration in the gym, and just being there for one another and not like tearing each other down, judging and all the things, or having bad gym etiquette. So today was a good gym bro day. So I'm all jacked and hyped, going to get a car wash, going to stop at Family Dollar, not Dollar General, and then I'll show you our second meal of the day. Girl, what'd you go to Family Dollar for? We need to know these things. Look, y'all, look. Chemicals, oh, I love those chemicals. I've been looking for this forever, and it says like it's $50 for a 12 pack at Walmart. Like, they be tripping. There was one left. I think this was like $8, but I don't even care. It's better than 50, right? 12 count of the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Baja Blast. Yes, please. In the cart, had to have that since I've been looking for it and I couldn't find it, like unicorn. I got a million water packets, okay? Water talk, more chemicals, mwahaha. The Nerds Cherry is my favorite. I can only find it here, so that's why I went in, and I was already here, so I got a Mother's Day card, teacher appreciation card. It's Teacher Appreciation Week, a Sonic gift card for the teacher, and I also got, I don't know if I should say this, I can't by the time you're watching this, got my mom a Belk gift card. I already got her the candle from Aldi, if you guys saw that, so that's what she's getting for Mother's Day. She's hard to buy for, but she doesn't buy herself clothes at all, and she's lost some weight, so I thought it'd be fun for her to go in Belk, I know she likes Belk, and go and pick out something for herself. So that's what we did. Now let's go home and let's get some food in, because it's 11:20. Oh snap. Okay, we got to get the second meal in. It is 11:30. Dang. So we've got the strawberry shortcake overnight oats. Instead of doing the white chocolate chips and that recipe, original recipe of mine, I am doing beep, 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 beep. Let me get it. It's upside down because when I picked up the box was broken. So there's that. The Great Value Crunchy Honey Oats. I've got 15 grams of that for a crunch factor. 15 grams was a lot. I was like, dang. That's going to be awesome. I'm thinking that the crunchy factor will be really good in that. I'm looking forward to the texture. And then I got a ass load of berries. Okay, you want to know how to get your fiber in? Berries, oats. That's a good way to get your fiber in. I've got 100 grams of blackberries, 200 grams of fresh strawberries. Cannot wait for that. And then we've got our easy protein coffee, which is just my cold brew that I make. And then I add one of these Premier Protein, any protein shake you want. This one's 160 calories and 30 grams of protein with a ton of cinnamon is a must for the macros popping up, guys. And this meal has 17 grams of fiber. So if you're having issues with going to the bathroom because of the protein game, make sure you're eating your whole food sources that are high in fiber. My hair is looking a hot mess. I had it in a low ponytail and it was legit soaking wet. Cardio, like the hair situation has been a struggle. It is 1 o'clock. We are doing an Alani new cherry slush in the little mini cans. Y'all been blowing me up on Instagram. The vacuum's running too if it's loud. About where I'm getting the mini cans from. I did not get them off the website. The variety pack sold out on the website when they did it with the peach, cherry slush, and the new like orange one. I got the variety pack at Walmart. I couldn't believe it. It said there was like 4 in stock. And somehow I got in my car, so I'm not complaining. So I love these because they are half the caffeine, 100 grams or milligrams of caffeine versus 205 calories. I've been enjoying these just as a little like something, little treat is what I'm going for. So I'm gonna have this before lunch in the next 30 or 40 minutes. And then I showed you guys this morning that I have a beef stew going from Elise Ellis. This is from her monthly meal plan. We've made this way back when and it was delicious. It might not be the season for it, but we had a bunch of stew meat in the freezer and I'm trying to revolve meals around things that we have if I can, you know? So it's making the house smell like fall and delicious. So you know I'm about those vibes. Lunch is the taco cottage cheese bowl. I've showed this a million times on my vlogs. So if you haven't seen it before, you've been missing out because this is an easy one and a goodie. This bowl is right under 400 calories and over 40 grams of protein. So we've got some 93% ground beef. If you want the calories to be lower, use 96% and the protein will actually go up a few grams as well. We've got 130 grams of the Good Culture cottage cheese from Target. Absolutely love this stuff. And we added some more taco seasoning. The Redmond's is my favorite. We've got 4 tablespoons of this Target taco sauce salsa. You can use any kind. This one's 10 calories a serving, so 20 calories on my plate. And then we've got some of the Tostitos baked scoops. If you can find the big bag at a local grocery store, get those. I get these off of Amazon. They are pricey, but you get like 1,000 bags and it lasts like a year. No joke. These are the same ones I bought like a year ago, y'all, and they're still fresh. Like preservatives, chemicals coming in clutch when we needed to make our dollars stretch. I mean, I know that sounds terrible, but I've got like 4 left. So exactly 4 this week. I didn't have to buy an extra box of chips is what I'm trying to say. This is so good. Like, don't knock it till you try it. Remember when I told y'all that this vacuum had an aggression with the dog's food bowls? Like, what is its deal? Did y'all see it? It's like trying to like take out his freaking food bowl. Thank God it's empty. And look, it's gonna come back for it. It's like round 2, fight. We've got our water bowls up here because it's been spilling the look at it. Look. Like this thing, it's got beef with the damn freaking dog's bowl, and Saint's like, I ain't about this. Like, I'm in my cage, let it tear my shit up. I don't even care. Girl, you're drinking energy drinks. Are you still getting in your 3 hydro jugs of water? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. This is my 3rd one, and we did fill it up with the electrolytes. I don't know, like I incorporated these last week, and it was coming off of, you know, Death Week with the shark and all that. I do accredit the shark for me feeling like death, Grim Reaper. But this incorporated with last week, and ever since I've started taking these on a daily, I have felt better. I don't know why I ever stopped them, but I've been feeling amazing. So yes, I've been doing 3 of the 40 ounces every single day, plus a soda or a little mini energy drink, and that has been my liquid intake plus my coffee. Dinner tonight is the beef stew from Elise Ellis. This is a serving, a substantial serving for right over 300 calories and 37 grams of protein. Here for it. We added a sweet Hawaiian little roll, which is 90 calories for the total macros and 40 grams of protein. We've got a higher calorie dessert on plan for today, but I'm not mad about it. Tonight's dessert, it was just a matter of time, y'all, before we had to bust out the American Dream nut butter. I'm going through withdrawals like a crackhead. I only had a little dollop on my Ninja Creamy last Saturday. That's all I've had in the past 4 weeks. when I usually eat, I'm not exaggerating, you guys know, and I don't sugarcoat and hide it from you. I eat like one of these on a Saturday, an entire one, not all the time, but sometimes we do the equivalent once we go into like the 5 different flavors that we do. So I did 29 grams, which is just over a serving of the pot of gold. We did 100 grams of the Oikos 000. Trey just had an ice cream cone, so he is like, got a little crackness going on in him too. We've got 50 grams of strawberries on there with 2 caramel rice cakes. I did this in the last shred, and yes, I saved pictures and all kinds of things in folders, and I was scrolling through my last year's shred food picture to get some inspiration on like to switch things up and eat some things different. And I saw this and I was like, ooh, that looks great. And we can get our American dream in there. We needed some fats today. Yes, indeed. We're getting them from the nut butter. I'm so excited about this. It is scary how excited I am about eating a serving of freaking peanut butter. Like, are we at maintenance yet? Are we reversing yet? Speaking of, the reverse is open when you're watching this. Link down below. I don't have very many spots open. It will close on the 29th, so if you want to get in the reverse, get your metabolism revved and healthy and to a good state before your next fat loss stage, highly recommend, cannot recommend that program enough. It has done wonders for so many people, and I'll be ready to get back at maintenance myself, but we're gonna enjoy. Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. Happy day 23, next level shred. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I am struggling today. Not really struggling, I'm just tired. I'm tired, but I feel like I got pretty good sleep. Like, I was out. I told you guys last week that towards the end of the afternoon, like wrapping it up, which you should be tired, ready to go to bed. But I am like next level, like feel like boop, like if I could just topple over, I'm that tired. And I get in the bed and I feel like a sack of bricks and rocks just hitting the bed and like out like a light, and not getting up frequently throughout the night. I'm getting up probably once a night to go to the bathroom. I know some of you guys are struggling with the water game, getting up all night, but if you guys get it in early and cut it off a few hours before you get into bed, that will help you not get up like multiple times. I've always, even when I wasn't drinking like an abundance of water, I'm always someone that has to go to the bathroom all the time. That is just me. So it's inevitable that I get up at least once a night. So just one time a night is actually good for me. I slept good, but I'm just feeling tired. I'm waiting for this pre-workout to kick in. Like, kick in, girl, I'm ready for you. Doesn't seem to be doing shit this morning. I don't know. I'm staring at the door, which is the heaviest weight at the gym, and I'm like just trying to get some tunes. Nothing is helping today. So like I talked about last week, motivation is gonna be non-existent some days. There's gonna be some days, no matter what you do, you're not gonna wanna go to the gym. Guess what? I drove my happy ass here. That's the habit that I've instilled in myself, is getting to the gym on the days I'm supposed to get to the gym, eating my meals when I'm supposed to eat them, drinking my water, getting my steps in. They're non-negotiables for me. And when you start looking at this stuff as not even really habits, we talk about them being like good and bad habits per se, but when you start looking at them as non-negotiables and they're just a part of who you are, it makes the journey so much easier. So yes, I don't want to go in here per se, but I know I'm going to go in here and I'm going to get it done because I drove myself here, versus talking myself out of it when I was at the house, not really feeling it, and then just spiraling from there and then not following through with the things that you know you need to get done or you want to get done for yourself and for your health. Today is leg day. It's actually my favorite leg day of the week. It's more of a glute focused leg day now today, and I've really been enjoying it. So it's not that I don't want to go in there and per se do the exercises. I just rather be snuggled up in my bed sleeping more. That's what I want to do. We are adjusting deadlifts and back squats and bench since we have lowered the food, lowered the fuel. That's what it is the fuel. It's so crazy. I was talking with the shred program in the closed chat, how you feel different as far as your lifts and your performance in the gym when you're not fueling your body like you were at maintenance or in a building stage. So it's so crazy how I was, you know, cranking out really high numbers on deads, on back squats, and now it's just like gas. Like there's no way I can do it. So thank you to my girl Renee. She sent me a whole new like spreadsheet and goals as far as like me hitting reps per se, with moderate weight while we are in a cutting phase. And then once we get back to a building phase, we can definitely start getting those high numbers back. Even when we're reversing to maintenance, I'm still not gonna have as much like oomph in the tank to be able to hit those high numbers. We can try for them, but we're gonna strive to get back there is what I'm saying, until we get to our building phase. I'm gonna be doing a building phase, like a legit building phase this year. Live and learn, I've told you guys, starting in October till the next shred, which will be next April. So I'm super excited about that. Gonna do it a little bit slower in the beginning than just going all in like I did this time, even though I got great success with it, and just do it for a more elongated period and hopefully make some killer gains. I have a couple of new things I'm thinking about doing as far as my training split once we get there, so we shall see. But right now we are in the shredding phase and we need to get in here and get these legs done, get a little perk. I feel like I got the little weights on my eyelids today because I'm just tired, but you know what? We're here. We're strong. We're stronger than we think, and we're capable, and we're gonna go in here and freaking slay it, right? Manifesting it right now. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Get your ass up. Let's go.
It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the.
Day 23 in the books. We went in with zero motivation and we freaking crushed the workout. Like, that's what it's all about, is showing up, doing the things you necessarily don't want to do, but you know you need to do them, and just freaking do it. Just do it. Y'all seen that Shia LaBeouf thing where he's like, do it! Just do it! That's us. That's us. We gotta just do it and get it over with. For back squats, we did 140 at 5 reps. Looking at the footage and how I was feeling, I knew I had more in the tank than 5 reps. But again, I'm just trying to do my best. And not necessarily like push, you know what I mean? We went up on a lot of things as far as my other exercises go, the glute kickbacks. We went up on the cable RDLs. All that felt good. I wasn't able to film a ton, as you guys saw, because the high school or college, whoever they are, they were in here again. Not as many of them. I think it was only like 5 of them. And I got to the cables just in time for glute kickbacks because they were on one. We only have 2. Remember, I talked last week. They were on one, and I got on the other to do glute kickbacks, and they all had to share one instead of like using both. I was like, oh my gosh, perfect timing on that. I wasn't interrupted or anything with my back squats. They were over there doing bench, and they seemed to be more like etiquette friendly today, I will say, but there wasn't as many of them. So I guess when they get in a large group, they start acting like little assholes. You know how that goes with youngins. Overall, felt good. Glad it's done. Glad we're going into a rest day. Even though, like I said, Sunday's been my best rest day. My rest days have been trash as far as like me feeling like death, just trying to recuperate, starving the entire time. So I usually look forward to my rest days, but here lately I have not, because they have just been total trash. But I have fun plans. We have a fly in here. I tried to get him out, but he was stubborn as all hell. I had the windows down pretty much the squirrel moment the entire time I was on the way to the gym, and his little ass was just sitting right here on the dash like do. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to let you out of here and you're not even taking the opportunity. I mean, the little things, the first world problems. I have fun plans for tomorrow is what I was trying to say. Hopefully fun plans. We'll see. Trying to get through this week 4 and get to this halfway point. I'm seeing the changes in my body though, definitely. Kind of upset. I see a lot of bodybuilders talk about this, but when you are in prep, when they're in prep for bodybuilding, when they're in a cut, the pump is not as intense as it is when you're eating obviously more carbs and more fuel. So my pump is like womp 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 as far as like upper body, whereas before I was feeling like swollen jack, and now when I go in there I'm like, where is it? Where is the pump? But it's okay. We're working towards the goal. I see the light in sight. I'm gonna be eating the same thing on repeat for breakfast and lunch, so I'll see you guys for dinner. We have something fun and easy hopefully planned, and we have baseball again. What's new? It's 3:20. I've got stuff laid out to make our beefy burritos by Michaela Thomas Fit, you know, on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all know. We're making that, trying it out. Waiting for Trey to get off the bus. I have my little GPS tracker thing that they have on the buses to see, because we have to go to the baseball game early today. It's at 6 o'clock away, which is a good ways away. So we're getting dinner prepped early, eating dinner early in preparation to leave early, but I'm trying to get at least some steps done before Trey gets off the bus. So I'm browning up my meat. I'm gonna put my taco seasoning in. She calls for, I think, half a can of the beans, or half a cup, something like that, in the beans, and enchilada sauce. We're gonna wrap it all up in these Aldi carb control. I'm scared, all right? Because every time I eat this crap in the bread, y'all know it feels like someone's taking a knife and going to town on my gut. But we're gonna give it a try. Fingers crossed we don't have any issues. And then we're gonna put more enchilada sauce, Trey's OG, used to be favorite queso on top, and more cheese. I mean, sounds delicious to me, except for this might be tearing me up, but we're gonna give it a try. I'll let you guys know. A lot of you guys have already tried this recipe and said it's like next level, so I cannot wait. This is what we're working with. Mine look like little fatter burritos because they're not as big of a tortilla, if that makes sense. It looks good right now. Like I could eat this like right this second, but we're gonna put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes and check on it. These look amazing. I'm gonna link her Instagram video for this for you guys if you have never seen it, because this was super easy, and if it's delicious, yes please. And then we're going to do something new. I haven't tried this yet. The Taylor Farms Mexican street corn chop kit. Got this in my latest grocery haul if you haven't seen it, and that is a serving weighed out. What I did was I put the entire salad plus the topping stuff in the bag, and I shook it up real well. I've got the dressing out to the side. Now, is this the most accurate for the dressing? I weighed it up on the pouch and divided it by 3.5, which is how many servings it says the bag has. It's like 22 grams. So I'm going to drizzle on about 20 grams of the dressing, and that should be as close as we're gonna get. So I know it's kind of hard to track like one of these salads type situations, but that's how I'm gonna do it to be as accurate as I can with one beefy burrito. I mean, that's a ish ton of salad, not gonna lie. So here's our finalized Taco Tuesday night, under 460 calories and over 30 grams of protein. The salad was fire, okay? And if y'all have not made these yet, highly recommend. These will be in the every other week rotation because they that damn good and they were that damn easy and like cost effective too, might I add. Y'all ask all the time about things that are lower in price but still high in protein that will feed a family. This right here, Trey ate 2 of them. He was a fan. Daddy and Waylon are always eating after baseball. They don't like to load up before the game, so they'll eat when they get back and I'll see what they think. But Trey, he's nonverbal, but he lets me know when he likes something. Come on, buddy. Good job, Way.
I'm coming for the throne.
Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Happy day 25. Next level shred. Had our rest day yesterday. The rest days have been sucking ass. I don't know what is going on, but yeah, it wasn't too bad yesterday. I was just starving. I'm starving on the rest days. It's crazy because on my training days, yes, I'm hungry, but maybe it's because I'm so busy with training. Oh Lord. And then doing all that, I was listening to Bad Omens Limits, and it just popped on because I'm gonna get copyrighted because somebody is trying to text me or call me or something. Oh my gosh. So yesterday I was just feeling starving. I'm feeling starving on the rest days versus the training days. I'm hungry, but I'm just busy, I guess. I don't know. I was busy yesterday. I went spooky bitch shopping. Follow me on TikTok, guys, because that's where I'm posting most of my spooky stuff. I am posting stuff on Instagram, but Instagram will only allow you to do reels for up to like a minute and a half. And my reels most of the time on TikTok are like over 2 minutes. I could upload them to YouTube. I don't know. Y'all let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. It's like little shop with me's and stuff like that, especially as we get closer to official. It's always spooky season for me. I live and breathe it, right? Halloween. But when we get close to official spooky season, of course, I'm going to be doing a lot of my Halloween hunting and all. So we went yesterday and that was super fun. This morning we did a little different as far as our daily intro. Usually I just throw the clothes out, but I had an outfit picked out. Y'all know the checkered leggings I've worn back last year when we cut last year. Okay, that's when I bought them, and they were tight. I mean, they were tight, snug. They have gotten looser. It's crazy how I weigh more, but my body composition has totally changed. Body recomp, I swear by it. Most of you guys do as well since you've been starting your journey. It is definitely an official thing, and I'm not bragging never ever. It's always about being proud and just sharing my experience with you guys. But my waist has gotten so small, it is crazy. I tried on jeans and American Eagle yesterday. I did buy 2 pair. Such problems now with the waist being huge, and when I mean huge, I mean like gapping, freaking like 2 people could fit in the waist, but the ass, the hip, and the thigh area is like squeezing on for dear life. It's like, and then everything else is like boom, like going down. I don't know, and it's hard to find things that fit that particular shape. But I went to go put on the leggings this morning and there was just no way. There was so much freaking material in the crotch. I would have been pulling them up the entire time, and I have cardio today, so I was like, hills to the no. So that's why you saw me just try this on, and I'm feeling an all black moment. I'm having a Johnny Cash moment. Y'all know in the movie where he says, it looks like you're going to a funeral, and he says, maybe I am. Maybe I am, especially when we get on the damn cardio. I will definitely be dressed for the occasion to die on the Stairmaster or the treadmill, whatever I'm getting on with the extra 5 minutes. Last day of cardio though, so there's a win. Celebrate the little victories. Celebrating the non-scale victories. So I'm feeling this week a lot of, when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm not seeing necessarily a lot of changes. Here and there I am, but y'all know I've mentioned a million times before, I have videos dedicated on the titles about body dysmorphia, and it doesn't matter where you are in your journey. Even if you're at the place where you love your body, there's gonna be days you look in the mirror and you're like, what the actual hell? Like, you're gonna have these thoughts because we're our own worst critic, and Bev gets into our head, and no matter if you had a smoking hot body, you are the worst person to criticize yourself. And when you look in the mirror, depending on the moment, the angle, the lighting, you're going to say something rude to yourself. You just are. There is no getting over it, no matter where you are in your journey. And it's been like that this week. I've kind of been in a funk as far as the mental aspect of it, just feeling a little tired, a little run down as we're approaching the halfway point. I'm not going to sugarcoat it with you guys, because I know a lot of y'all are doing a calorie deficit for the first time, and y'all need to hear the raw and real of it, and not somebody just blowing smoke up your ass telling you that, oh, it's great, you're gonna lose 100 pounds in 6 weeks and you're gonna feel amazing. No, you're not. You're not gonna feel amazing every day. Some days you're gonna have super highs like y'all seen me have on the videos, and you're gonna have super lows. You're gonna feel hungry, and you're gonna have days where you have body dysmorphia. I mean, it's period. We are approaching the end of week 4, getting to that halfway point, and you know, I just gotta keep doing what I know I need to be doing. And we drove our happy ass here to the gym like a autopilot, so it's a win already. We are here for shoulders. Shoulders is on the agenda today. 35s, I'm still trying to crank them babies up, still trying to crank those puppies up each and every week. So I'm hoping we can get in here and crank them up and maybe whip our ass from last week. I don't have high expectations, but there you go. I'm also trying to whip my ass as far as the lateral raise machine and the plates. I keep debating if I want to keep doing a 45-pound plate or if I want to go up to a 50-pound bar. because that 45-pound plate, once you do the lateral raises and you go straight into that and burnout, it feels like 1,000 pounds, all right? It doesn't feel like a 45-pound plate. So I'm like, oh, should I? I know I can, but it's just, it hurts. But I gotta push myself. I gotta get out of my comfort zone. You gotta get out of your comfort zone. You gotta quit holding yourself back, letting your like weak mindset hold you back, because you are stronger physically than your mind will ever give you credit for. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna push it. We might die, especially with the cardio, but you know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to die on the dance floor. Yeah. Oh my gosh, give me strength. Give me something. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. This all black is gonna get it done. Yeah, I'm manifesting it right now.
Lights they flicker and the candles glitter like you're in a thriller. Heart goes pum pum pum. Ghostly figures they can get so bitter. Show you want to until you can turn back now. You don't know where I've been. What's going on inside? Where the monsters like to come alive, come alive. Do you really wanna know me? I'm really not that cozy. It's up to you, so you decide, you decide. Would you love me at my worst till the coffin's in the dirt? Try to break me like a curse, you know that will never work. I'm a little bit absurd. I like dancing on the verge. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion, but could you love a haunted, haunted house? Or could you love me now? A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. A haunted, haunted house. If you're too scared, get out. A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house. Na, 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 na. Broken windows and a warning scribbled on my wall saying that you better turn around. Wouldn't be the first to try to burn me down. Your boo, you too. Would you love me at my worst till the coffin's in the dirt? Try to break me like a curse, you know that will never work. I'm a little bit absurd. I like dancing on the verge. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion, but could you love a haunted, haunted house? Or could you love me now? A haunted, haunted, I'm a haunted house.
Day 25. Shoulders complete. When you leave the gym and your hair is legit soaking wet, it looks like you just got out the shower, but no, you just got done killing yourself with cardio. Killing me softly with the Stairmaster. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was already soaking wet before I got on the damn Stairmaster. First off, it's 90 degrees. I was just complaining, what, a couple weeks ago about it being 40, and why is it 40? We have no seasons. We have hot as hell and freaking frigid. That's what we have here. Like, why do we not have spring? We don't have fall. It just goes straight from being hot as hell to being cold as hell. I'm tired as grandpa. Like, why? I mean, I love it here. This is my home. Home sweet home, right? Like, where your home is no place else, no other place. But can we just have the 4 seasons instead of 2 seasons in Louisiana? I would appreciate that, but no. And it's just gotten worse as time goes on. So it's 90 degrees and our gym is a million degrees because it's a ratchet gym. I love the ratchet gym, but it is ratchet and there's parts of it that I absolutely loathe. So when I walked in today, the youngin group was there. They only stayed for like 10 minutes. I don't know what their deal was, but I was like, bye Felicia. They were gassed and they were out of there. I was like, good, because I went and did my overhead presses. That's why I didn't film it for you guys, because they were all in the dumbbell section, which is totally fine, but I didn't want to set up the camera and obviously like film all of them and get them in frame and in shot. But we were able to lift up the 35s a little bit, not as much as we have been, but I did 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps, and then I lowered the weight to 30 and we cranked out 2 sets of 30, and those felt really good. We also went up with our upright rows and the lateral raise machine and the face pulls. I had to do the face pulls on the floor today because the other like sitting pull thing row machine was taken. And sometimes, guys, when something's occupied and you try I've mentioned this before, you try the same exercise a different way, sometimes you realize it benefits you, the individual, more than what you were doing. So I feel like I was feeling the face pulls and the face upright rows way more on the floor than sitting for some reason. So I'm gonna continue to sit my happy ass on the ground and get dirty in that ratchet gym and do them that way. But let's talk about cardio for a second, because Lord of mercy, I felt like I was going to legit die on cardio today. So I do my pull-ups last. That's my burners, my burnouts. They were hard. We were able to crank it out the same as last week. I'm gonna get that 6 rep on the chin-ups here soon. Y'all saw like my right part of my body was ready to go, but my left side was like, not today, girl, not today. It's all right, we tried, we attempted, we failed, but you're never gonna know unless you try, right? I say that a million times. But that Stairmaster, I was only at 8 minutes and I started holding on. I told you guys I like to wait till halfway before I hold on and for my dear life, but I was like, girl, you about to pass out, like get your ass holding on. However, my heart rate is not getting super high until the very end of cardio now on the Stairmaster, whereas it was like off the charts as soon as I got on that thing. So I'm adapting pretty good as far as my heart health and my cardio. I feel on that thing still on level 7, but we've added the 5 minutes. So that last 5 minutes felt like a million years, not gonna lie. So everybody that's in the program with me that was cursing me all week because I added cardio onto your plan, I'm doing it with you. Like, lead by example. I am doing it with you. So don't think she has no idea what she's talking about. Like, dang, it's easy for her to add this onto me. I did it too. I added a 10 total extra minutes for the week. Some of you guys had less than that, so I'm just saying. Wrenched like a wet rat, wet dog, and I feel disgusting, but I feel good that we got it done, and I feel like a freaking beast with shoulders. Like, it was an awesome workout, but the cardio, I felt like I was going to next level pass out, outer body experience. Y'all understand? Like, I can't get around it. I might have to switch to the treadmill next week, give myself a break from the Stairmaster, because I'm getting a little burnt out already. I'm like, and my heart rate gets super high on the treadmill with the incline walking, so we might switch paces next week and do the same 25 minutes each time, or increase it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm up at the Aldi and I'm going to go in and get groceries. I did pack my food and I remembered to bring my shake this time, so I've got my shake in here, I've got my coffee over here, and I'm starving, so I'm going, it's the same thing y'all saw me eat the other day. Nothing has changed, I just packed it. So I'm gonna eat that. The hubby called the last 5 minutes I was on the Stairmaster. Do y'all ever get calls or something interrupts your music and it just feels like a million times harder whatever you're doing because your music has been interrupted? I was like, boy, when I call you back. No, not really, but I was like, you had to call the last 5 minutes, but I was like, I'll call you back. So I'm gonna call him back, eat my food, get groceries, and then the next time you see me will be at dinner. We're having leftovers. I think we're having leftovers of the beef stew. I don't even know, but we're having the same lunch. Keep your shit simple and keep it on repeat, guys. That way it's easy to track in your tracker. Just copy and paste, and you know it's already done and made. All you gotta do is reheat it and go. Tonight's dinner is the leftover of the slow cooker beef stew and another one of the sweet Hawaiian rolls. Super easy. We go through all the leftovers till they're gone. It is 7 o'clock, raw and real. I am next level exhausted and starving. Like, this is the week of the hunger again, approaching the halfway point. I said I wasn't hungry on my training days. Well, you lied, girl. You set yourself up for failure, because today my stomach has been growling like when leading up to the next meal. So about the past hour, I guess you could say, my stomach has been growling ready for dessert. So what are we having? The same thing you saw me eat the other night. 2 rice cakes, Oikos 000 strawberries, and instead of doing the pot of gold, I'm doing this Easter basket blondie peanut butter by American Dream. This one is so good, and it's got like little mini Reese Pieces. Yes, I say Pieces and Reese's. You could say Reese's Pieces. That's not how we do around here. Don't come for me. We all say things differently, and that's all right. This one's really, really good from their Easter launch, so that is what I'm having, but I could straight up like fall over right now. I'm so tired and so freaking hungry. I'm tired of being tired of and hungry. Who can relate out there with me on their calorie deficit?
A haunted house, if you're just taking out.
Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Happy day 26, next level shred. So there's some things I realized because, you know, shred brain, squirrel, that we didn't get to talk about. I didn't follow up with you guys past couple of days, so let's get it followed up with. Let's catch up. The tortillas from Monday with the burritos. So I was like, I hope it doesn't cause me to feel like someone's like freaking taken a knife to my gut. I felt a little bit of not discomfort, like stabbing of the gut, just like, you know, TMI, gassiness, but that could have been from other things in there. There was like beans and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, TMI, but I didn't have any issues with those Aldi ones is what I'm trying to say. And might I add, we flew through those burritos night one. There was not one left over. My mother-in-law came over and she was like, burritos, and she grabbed one. So they were all gone in a night. Note to self, I need to make 2 batches for leftovers next time I make those because they were such a freaking hit. Again, they're linked down below. Super easy and freaking delicious. Also, yesterday we talked about body dysmorphia before I went into the gym. It has been hitting me hard this week. However, when I was in the gym yesterday, and I failed to update you guys on, is that I was feeling 0 body dysmorphia in the gym. I was hashtag feeling myself, okay? Not full of myself, proud of myself, feeling myself for the hard work. Of course, some of the OGs have been, you know, coming up and saying things about how my physique looks right now, which that always makes you feel good when somebody compliments you, right? But just looking in the mirror while I was doing my sets, I was like, damn, things are looking tight, things are looking up popping, and I felt really good. And that was validation from the weak ass bitch moments I have felt all week as far as strength and just being tired, and then the body dysmorphia kicking in as well. Feeling good this morning when putting on my clothes and stuff, looking in the mirror. I always tell my clients in the programs, when you first wake up, like when you are getting dressed, when you're naked, and you know, that's the time you're looking in the mirror and you're just ripping yourself apart, right? As a human, and we're our own worst critics. That's the time you usually start ripping yourself to freaking shreds with all the things that you don't like about yourself. But I always tell them to start off each morning looking in the mirror and finding the positives that you love about yourself and saying it out loud. Have that daily affirmation to just have those beast mode positive vibes, like set the tone. So when you start talking to yourself in a better way, you'll start feeling about yourself in a better way as well. I firmly believe that. So start your day with positivity and always talking good about yourself, hyping yourself up with the things that you love most about yourself, and not the things that you love about yourself as far as qualities, but the physical things that you love about your body. Say it out loud and manifest it. But on a real note, like last night I told y'all, I'm next level exhausted, I'm next level starving, and that has not changed. Like, I just feel not so much like weights on my eyelids like we talked about for week 1 or week 2, whatever week 1 it was. I just feel overall tired. Like, this is catching up to me. I'm not intaking as much fuel as I was used to rip and roar like I was going. So now it doesn't take much to get me gassed, and that's expected when you're in a calorie deficit, when you're in a cut. I get a lot of people talk about how tired they are. That is why I preach not to live in a calorie deficit for a long period of time, because it's not living. It's not living. You should get in, get it done, go as hard as you can, get the results that you want, and get back to maintenance. And I truly, truly believe in that, so you can thrive and feel good. Like, who wants to walk around feeling like absolute death all the time? I know not me. And I knew that was things that were wrong with my body right around Christmas time, when I was still eating around the 2,000 calories and I started increasing to 2,300, 2,700. It's because I could feel myself just being worn down and gassed. That's not the way that I want to run my day today, since we are going here and hashtag doing all this for hashtag life. Hashtag I want to feel good. I want to feel good while I'm living, and feeling tired and run down is just not the vibe. It's just not the way. So if you are feeling that way, if you've been in your calorie deficit for a long period of time, or even if you've only been doing the shred program and you've been in it 8 weeks, y'all know 8 to 12 weeks, I don't recommend any more with cutting. The reverse program is open when you're watching this. Look in the description box. Details are there, and join us. It's something that will benefit you if you've been a chronically low calorie dieter for a long time. You're not seeing results. You want to get your calories to a healthy state to be able to lose, but also still fuel your body the proper way and not run it down to the ground. If you're wanting to build some muscle and freaking go beast, it's for you as well. I've been procrastinating going into the gym. It is 8:10. I was on the phone with the hubs before I got on the camera with you guys, and I'm just procrastinating going in. It's not that I don't want to do the workout. Again, I'm just tired, and it's 1,000,000 degrees outside and 1,000,000 degrees in this gym. The sauna situation in this gym is got to stop. That's why your girl's hair is like it is. We'll wash it tonight. All right, enough talking, I guess. I just wanted to jibber jabber with you guys so I don't have to go in. I'm tired. But we're here and we're strong, and we are not weak ass bitches, and it is a Friday, so let's get in there and let's get her done.
Could you love her? A haunted, haunted house. Oh, could you love me now? A haunted, haunted house. A haunted, haunted house. You're just like inside. A haunted, haunted house. My words till the coffins in the third. Anyone can love a pretty little mansion.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand.
Friday, day 26 in the books. This was a zero motivation, exhausted AF, hungry AF week 4. However, all training sessions were killer, and I cannot be more thankful for that. We did go down on the hack squat. It was the very last thing I did, and I was gassed by the time I got over there. However, we still got 2 plates on there. That's a big deal for your girl if you've been following for any amount of time to still have that on there, and I was able to crank out 3 sets of 8. I know I can do more. I was just gassed. However, deadlifts today, oh, chef's kiss with the lower weight and the higher reps. Feeling good. The form, the connection, all of it is feeling good. Y'all know I've been in my head with deads as of the past probably month. Lowering the weight, we did 190 today and 12 reps. I could have did more than 12. I probably could have cranked out 15. They were feeling so freaking good. But I was like, let's just do 12. We'll smoke our ass next time. I think the next time we go even lower. So my goal is to go like really high rep when we go a little bit lower weight next week. So I'm super excited to progress on whipping my ass with reps at lower weight on those. That is like making it more fun for me and more enjoyable versus like I know I talk about failing is a good thing, but when you are constantly failing and failing and failing and you're not fueling the tank properly to be able to go that hard, it is discouraging at the end of the day. So doing it this way is going to be more fun. It's going to give me more motivation and inspiration to get in here and freaking crank out the rep game and whip my ass. So I'm excited about that in itself. The gym was super packed today after about, I don't know, after I got done with deadlifts, the high school group came in and it got crowded. So I was trying to get certain angles as far as not getting a lot of people in shot, and it's super hard because it's so small in here. So not a lot of footage I know this week as far as workouts go, but it's just been so freaking crowded in here. More footage when we start coming at 4 a.m. but hopefully nobody's here. I mean, watch me come and like it be 1,000 million people at 4 o'clock. That would be my luck. The theme, starving. I did bring my post-workout meal again because I'm going to Target, Sam's Club, and Walmart to do pickups, and I know that's going to take me, by the time I drive around, pick up, get home, film, it's going to take me 2 hours, and I need to eat before then, and I'm starving, so I'm glad I packed it. And lunch is different today because I don't have enough ground meat. I do, but I didn't want to thaw out a big thing of ground meat just for 4 ounces for my taco bowl. Y'all feel me out there? So we've got something quick and creative, easy peasy that we're going to do for lunch, and I'll show you because we're going to bring Waylon to a follow-up allergy appointment. He's actually got 2 of them. He's got one this week and one next week, so I got to go check him out of school and get him there. So I needed to have something quick for lunch anyways. The taco bowl was, but I just didn't have enough meat. Looking forward to this Mother's Day weekend. to just chillax. Like, what do you want for Mother's Day? Nothing. I don't want to do shit for Mother's Day. Like, that's what I want for Mother's Day. And it's ending up being like I am flying all over the place for, you know, going to meet my mom and my mama and things like that on Sunday. I'd rather just, I want to see them. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I want to see my family, but I just want to Netflix and chill, you know? That's all I want to do all freaking day. The boys, I think, are going to go to, like, we have a baseball game tomorrow morning, but they also want to go to like not a, you know, major league game, but what's right underneath it, I don't know all the terminology. They want to go to Mississippi and go see a Shuckers game. I told them, I was like, I ain't going. Y'all can go if y'all want to go, but I'm staying my happy ass at home and eating my Ninja Creamy and watching a scary movie. That's what I want to do for Mother's Day. I know we're at the point in our lives where we don't want to do crap, especially when we're cutting. If I'm not cutting, like, yeah, I'll go because, you know, I can partake and I don't feel restricted and stuff, but right now, that's what sounds most appealing to me. So that is the plan. Kill it today, guys. You got it in you. It may suck and you may have zero motivation to go to the gym, but just drive there, walk out in your garage and get some movement in and you will feel a million times better. It's 1:30. We are doing lunch. I have to go check out way soon. So this is what we got going on. Don't come for me, okay? This is super easy. You can do it with any veg, any protein, any fat source combination, okay? We've got an entire bag of the frozen sweet potatoes from Walmart, 240 calories for the entire package, and 9 grams of fiber, might I add. Y'all always ask about that fiber. Fruits and veggies right there. A package of the Go Snack Topper chicken from Sam's Club, 170 calories, 30 grams of protein, 32 grams of Ray's sugar-free barbecue sauce, and a fried egg for lunch. Like, this is a massive bowl. It is freaking huge and it is going to hit all the points as far as protein, carbs, and fats. That's what we're talking about. Right under 500 calories and 41 grams of protein. Super easy, y'all. I just microwaved basically everything. I cooked my egg. That is it. All you have to do is pair easy things like that. If you are like super busy as far as your schedule goes and you don't have time to meal prep, you can meal prep this kind of crap super easy in a bowl and just reheat it throughout the week. Like, don't make it complicated. I say that all the time. The simpler, the better. We are back from the doctor's appointment. Everything went good. And I realized I have not came on here and talked to you guys about this walking pad that I've been blowing up Instagram just because I've been loving it so much. But I'm gonna flip you around and show you because I've had a lot of questions over on IG and I figure you probably would have the same with this little walking pad that I just got off of Amazon. I am loving it so far. It comes with this little watch which you can control the speed down there too, but you're not gonna be leaning over and trying to walk doing that. So they have this little watch you can wear, or you can, I just have it like right here by my desk because it's so like small to where you can fit it in a really small space. You can also lift it up and store it against the wall to get it out of the way if you don't want it blocking, like obstructing your path or whatever, but it's perfect right here in between my desk and the window and the wall. To the window, to the wall of my brain. I love this little space that it's in. So what you do is you put it on, power it on, and then you can start it and then manually work it from here. You can also stop it, emergency stop it, all the good things straight from this versus like leaning over. It does have a small little incline as well. I haven't used that yet, but you can use that option, and it goes up to 4.0 speed, which is perfect for me. I'm just gonna be walking on it fast. You can do like a slower jog at the 4.0. If you want something more than that, it's not gonna give it to you. This is mainly for like speed walking, fast walking, getting your steps in. Turned it on, pressing the red button, and it will give you like a 3-second countdown, and it'll go to 0.5 speed, and then from there you can increase it. So I usually do like 2.8, 3.0, and this booger, he is like so nosy about it. He's like, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you on this thing again? Get off of that and pet me, damn it. But I usually do like 2.8, 3.0, if I'm way behind on my steps. If not, I'll do like 2.5 and just like casually walk on this thing. I do have a standing desk, y'all see it over there, that I bought to go over this. I need to put it together tonight actually, so I can do my check-ins and do my editing for YouTube while getting my steps in versus sitting at my desk over there. I mean, what the heck, Saint? You wanna get on this thing and get some steps in too? I've also had some people ask me if my watch, my Fitbit, registers my steps on this. I've had zero problems with it registering my steps on this. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Some of y'all said some of your walking pads or treadmills are not registering your steps, and you have to put your watch on your ankle. I haven't had any problems with this one, so I will link it down below. It was cheap for what it is and all the functions and features, I feel, so I highly recommend. I've used it probably 5 or 6 times. Waylon gets on it and like runs on it. So we're loving it so far, no complaint. I told y'all I was going to put it together. I put it together just in the nick of time for check-ins and for editing. So it might not be like the sturdiest, the like most durable, but it's exactly what I need, okay? This is adjustable, so you can make it higher, you can make it lower. I want mine to be super high because, you know, hashtag getting old and I gotta be able to read the screen and read everything. People are trying to tell me for check-ins and write back. It's perfect. I freaking love it. It's right next to the outlet, so I can plug it in. You have extra space if you need any extra ish on there. It's perfect. They had some that were like super elaborate and expensive. It fits perfectly over it. It took 15-20 minutes to put together. Like, I hate putting shit together, and that took no time. And the treadmill, might I add, you just open the box and it's done. Like, yes, please. The hubby was like, do I need to put that together? I was like, no, son, it's done. It is already put together. That was another selling point for me. 5:30, it's dinner time. So we did the cracked chicken and the crock pot. That is here on my YouTube channel. I will link it down below. One of our favorites to do over homemade fries in the air fryer or to do it on a bun, whatever. It's so good. I am doing something a little bit different today because I had to switch up my lunch. So I have a serving of the cracked chicken, which has a piece of bacon on top. You cook that, you know, as you do it. I have a drizzle of 1 tablespoon of light Hidden Valley, and then I have some cucumbers sliced up and some carrots. So we're gonna do a little dippy dip action. And then I'm short on calories, fat, and protein. I was like, that was like by 100. I always say 50 below, 50 above, sweet spot for a deficit for sure. I've got down here, can you see it? I've got an egg cooking. I'm just gonna like chug that back real quick. So this is what I'm picturing, but also in these macros, I got an egg for the fats and the proteins and the calories. Dessert has been my current chokehold, and y'all have asked me to show you how I make it. So tonight I'm just doing one. I usually do 2. These are the Egg Life wraps. They're 25 calories and 5 grams of protein. You can get them at Target, Walmart, Aldi. Sam's Club used to have them. Mine doesn't anymore. Then for 1, I'm doing 75 grams of the non-fat Greek yogurt, about 10 grams of the PEScience and the new frosted sugar cookie. This is the protein I've been using in this one every single time, and it is so good. And all you do is you mix it up into like a protein Greek yogurt mixture, and we're gonna slather that on the Egg Life wrap. Then add whatever fruit you want inside. I usually do about 50 grams for each one. It ended up being 46, that's fine. Got it all spread, and I'm just going to fold it over. So these are kind of like protein crepes, if you will. First, we're gonna dust it with some cinnamon. Can't forget the cinnamon. Chocolate whipped topping. I'm using the one from Walmart. It's the same calories as the regular one. No, I don't weigh this out. I just eyeball it. I've been doing it long enough from my protein coffee where it's almost spot on. So that is dessert tonight. Just one is what we have room for. 20 grams of protein though, and 134 calories for this bad boy. So if you're looking for something sweet but higher in protein and low on the calories, this has been my go-to.